Hi, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome aboard. One thing I do is make fun of myself a lot. Remember this journal I started in January of 2022 called the Just Do It? Well, I was going to do like glue book, sketching, whatever the mood hit me in this book. Let's see how much I did. This page doesn't count, it goes to something else. I didn't just do it. I didn't do anything in this book. So I have this whole book I need to use. So I'm going to redo the cover, and I'm going to redo the inside cover. And this is going to be my self-healing journal. It may go beyond 2022. 2023, it may not last the whole year. But, you know, as long as I'm able, I'm going to be doing this. Because if you're a friend of mine, who is the smartest woman I know probably, and definitely one of the most talented ones, right now is taking an art therapy class so that she can teach it. And she's asked me to be her guinea pig. And I'm really, really hoping she still does it, because I really, really am looking forward to it. Am I saying really too much? Well, I really, really am. Anyway, the first thing I have done on here, as most of you know, I'm recovering from a stroke. I'm fighting daily to get better. I'm in a lot better shape than a lot of people have been. So I am so thankful for that, and I am thankful for all the prayers coming my way. I do greatly appreciate it. So my first thing I wrote, and you're welcome to pause the video, use any of this you want to, create your own, however you want to do it. But this is going to be my healing journey. If you feel that you have the same need, that you need to remove stressors, tension, doubts, creativity blocks, whatever from your life, you know, I would like for you to do it along with me. If you're not comfortable doing it online, that's perfectly fine. But, you know, send me a message saying, you know, I'm doing this with you. I'm not going to put it on my channel. This is a private thing for me. Or if you only want to share parts of it. Like, I'm going to have different questions on each page for myself. And if you want to use those, then you may. You don't have to tag me in your videos. You don't have to say, I got this idea from Kathy. Because this isn't about me. This is about each and every one of us doing the best we can to heal ourselves from inside. Those of us that have been around for a while on social media, we've gone through a lot. We really have. So it's time to get over some of the past and move on to the future. And improve your health before you end up like me, because your stroke may be worse than mine. I have what they call an ischemic stroke, which is not as bad as some, but, you know, there's the fear every day. If a worse stroke does happen, will I survive it? Will I be in worse shape? I mean, there are definitely ideas in my mind that I don't want to be in a nursing home. I don't want to be not able to care for myself. I don't want to be able to not tell my grandbabies I love them. You know, I just don't. So I have to take into consideration, once all my tests are finally over and they tell me what my prognosis is, deal with it and go day by day while I can. So my first page says, today will be different. Today I will be present. And by being present, I mean I will be more aware. I'm not going to take everything everybody tells me as face value, unless there's somebody that's never given me a reason to mistrust them or to think, well, they're just troublemakers, the easiest way to say it. But there's a lot of negative Nellies in our community. A lot of them. And so there's also people that are not happy unless they're making other people unhappy or tearing other people down. So, it's your choice who you want to be in your life, and you can walk away from your stressors. That's the best way to put it. Just walk away. You don't have to say goodbye. You don't have to be negative to them and say you stress me out. You just don't be involved with it. So that's what I mean by being present. I won't be the first one to jump in on fundraisers anymore. I have given, and got nothing in return. Not even a message asking, how are you? Nothing. So, it showed me how valuable I am to those that I gave it all to. Today, anyone I speak to, I will look them in the eye and listen deeply. Now, that's a rule I've had since childhood, and it unnerves a lot of people. But my father and my mother both taught us, when you're talking to somebody, you look them directly in their eye. If they keep looking away, you discount 50% of what they're saying to you. Because if they can't look you in the eye, they're not being truthful. And there are some people that can look you in the eye and lie like a rug, but, you just have to figure out which is which. If I'm not in person and I'm on the telephone, well, always on phone conversations, I'll listen deeply. But I had someone who I thought was probably the best friend I'd ever had in my life, and I was wrong. They weren't. But they would call me 3 and 4 times a day and talk. I swear for God. She could say 900 words a minute. And I even asked her one time, do you breathe when you're talking? Because I never heard her take a breath. And it didn't sound like she was breathing. She was just talking nonstop. And I'm sure you all know people like that. But, yeah, it's, people like that, when I would finally get a break in the conversation and time to say something that was going on in my life, she completely ignored it and went on with what she was talking about. Never had a word to say about anything happening with me. It was always her, and what she wanted to talk about. And most of the time it was other people. Even if I didn't know them, she called me and talked nasty about her neighbors. I never met her neighbors. So, by listening deeply, I will always be there for my friends with health problems. Because they need somebody to be there for them as much as I do. But things that I have no control over, things that don't concern me, things that in the past have been stressors to me, because I am the type of person, I'm very empathetic, and I do worry constantly. I have set up many nights worrying over other people's problems, not mine, and it deteriorated my health to the point I had a stroke. I can't do that anymore. Now I have to be there for those who are there for me. Today I will shower and get dressed. Okay, I am a jammy-aholic. I love my jammies. And I will admit there are some days I will skip a shower. Not 2 days, but just 1 day. But if I don't leave the house, if I'm just going to be on the computer or on the couch or in the bed all day, and some days when I was feeling the worst, I didn't shower. I washed up at the sink. Yes, my mom made us do that. And it's ingrained in me. But actually getting in the shower and standing and letting the hot water run over me and relax me, I wasn't doing that. I would skip a day. Now, I will get in the shower every single day. Even though now I have to use a shower chair for the time being. I'm praying that does not last. I'm praying that with recovery, I'll be able to stand longer and be in the shower and not have a fall risk. But right now, even if I just get a fresh pair of pajamas and put them on, because I know I'm not going out anywhere that day, I will have on clean, fresh clothes, and I will be more relaxed. So I will make it a point to get in that shower every single day, to put on fresh clothes, even if it's just another pair of pajamas, because I'm not leaving. I'm not going to take a shower and get out and get fully dressed, bra and everything, like I do if I'm going out somewhere or to the doctor or shopping, because I'm not. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to be here. And, you know, Peter's used to seeing me in my pajamas. I'm used to seeing him in his. We're retired. We can relax in our own home. Our son comes in, the grandboys come in. They're used to seeing us in our pajamas. But I will make it a point. The shower does relax you. It helps. And even if you're in a shower chair, just sit there and let the hot water hit you and relax you. You know, as hot as you can stand it. Don't scald yourself. Today there will be an ease about me. My face will be relaxed. The resting place, its resting place, a smile. So I'm not going to let things stress me out so much that I've got a constant scowl on my face, or constant worried look on my face, or constant tensed look. I'm going to make sure I am at ease. And, you know, if others are having strife or problems that they're not taking care of themselves, I can't do it for them. I'm not living their life. I can advise them, and 99.9% of the time, they're not going to listen anyway. They just need a sounding board. I can't be that sounding board anymore, because I stay up nights and don't sleep. I get stressed. I don't eat. My blood pressure shoots up. And, you know, for what? It's not my problem. So I'm not going to allow that to happen to me anymore. Today I will radiate calm, kindness, and self-control will abound. That means when I get these phone calls about, well, my so-called friend called me and said this, and this, and yada, 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 and I don't know that so-called friend from Adam, and then they want to go on about, well, you know, they got mad at the grocery store and had a fight with somebody in the grocery store and told somebody off. Okay, well, they did that. They're stressing over that. Why do I need to stress over the fact that they're stressing themselves to the point of a stroke or heart attack? I can't. I have in the past. I can't in the future. So that's going to be my self-control. And I'm just going to have to be more forceful, more self-reliant, and say, look, I can't control that situation, but nor can I handle the stress of you ranting to me about it. I'm sorry it happened, but you need to calm down. Let's talk about something that you enjoy instead of you steadily ranting the whole hour and a half you're on the phone. I can't do it. Today I will be my best self, the person I am capable of being. Listen, guys, we all know there are some of us out here that are absolutely fantastic at what they do. I mean, they look like their stuff was factory made. It's so beautiful. And there's some of us, like me, that, it's okay. You know, I'm not going to win any awards, but I enjoy doing it. It relaxes me, so I'm going to keep doing it. I know one lady who posted a video as she does awesome, beautiful, amazing work. To this day, it bothers her that some idiot, Negative Nelly, commented on her video. You need to stick to what you know. You're not very good at this. Why does anybody feel they have a right to tell someone else that? What gives them the right to be so mean and nasty and negative that they have to try to tear somebody else down? There is no reason for it. There is no excuse for it. And if you are one of those people that find yourself constantly negative and mean and nasty and mad at the world for some reason, go ahead and update your insurance, because you're shortening your life big time. Just don't leave those comments for others, because first of all, some people take it to heart. Second of all, you're going to get blocked on those of us that don't take it to heart. And third of all, those of us that don't take it to heart could care less what you think. I mean, if we go check your channel, you have no videos. So, okay, let me see what you can do. The last thing is the same as the first. Today will be different. Make every day count that you have left on this earth. I don't care if you're 20 years old, 60 years old, or 80 years old. Make every day count. Find something that makes you happy. Find something that gives you peace. Find something that gives you comfort. Find things that help you de-stress. Because stress drives up your blood pressure, it drives up your blood sugar, it drives up your cholesterol, it drives up your heart rate, and it can kill you. It will kill you. Not it can. It will kill you. If you don't have a massive heart attack, you could have a mild heart attack, but your life's never going to be the same after that. If you don't have a massive stroke, you could be very fortunate like me and have an ischemic stroke, which is not as devastating as a massive stroke. But the first thing your doctor would tell you, and you live with every single day, is a massive stroke could happen at any time. You don't come back from a massive stroke. You either vegetate in a nursing home or it kills you. So you decide what is more important in your life. Is all the stress and negativity really important just to be friends with somebody? If they're putting that on you, they're not a friend. So, just take care of your inner being. Don't worry about everybody else's. Do what you can for your outer being. As far as your appearance, your hygiene, you need to do daily. Even if you're only washing up, you need to do it daily. Because, the old saying, when you can smell yourself, others have been smelling you for days. Well, I knew another lady years ago that smelled so bad, you could not sit down next to her. I mean, it was putrid. It was disgusting. It would gag you. Apparently, she couldn't smell at all. But just take care of yourself, because you feel better when you do. You honestly do feel better when you're clean, when you're relaxed. Eat healthier. I'm not saying completely change your diet, but put some healthier options in there. But also, please watch what you're eating. I've had low sugar my entire life. The stroke caused my sugar to go so high. I'm now a type 2 diabetic, and I can't get it down. I have not had an ounce, not a speck of sugar since December 13th. And my sugar is still way up there. I mean, to the point it hit 349 one day. I said, what in the world? I ate 2 pieces of bread that day. Toast, peanut butter toast. Because I'm still limited on what I can keep down. And I had to get some protein in me. So I tried peanut butter toast. Good Lord, who knew that had so much sugar in it? Yeah, it did a job on me. I'm drinking water with sliced lemon in it. I am completely off the sodas. I'm doing everything humanly possible. I've always been, I would prefer a plate of vegetables to vegetables and one tiny piece of meat. I don't like meat. I don't like the texture of meat. Nicholas came by that honestly. I can't stand meat. People have gotten upset with me because I wouldn't come to their cookouts. Oh, we got a big steak with your name on it. I have chronic diverticulitis. I can't eat steak. I can't digest steak. I am not going to put myself in pain and misery for a week to attend a cookout. I can't do it. I won't do it. And I made that decision years ago because chronic diverticulitis can kill you if your intestines rupture and it all goes into your body and makes you septic. Yeah, you're getting a health lesson here today. But anyway, even if you just do this privately and keep your thoughts to yourself, I'm going to put some of the questions up that I'm going to be asking. And some of it will be to spark creativity. Some of it will be to improve your inner being. And a lot of it, even though I may answer it, I will put like collages over the sections that is private and personal to me. It won't all be public, but I will show you as I'm working along, and I will show you what questions I'm using for myself. You know yourself. You know what you need in your life. Use whatever you need to get yourself motivated to a happier, healthier, more energetic, and more creative state in your life. Okay, guys, I hope some of you will take this to heart and will join along and do it. And, you know, if you decide not to, then keep it in the back of your mind and do it in your mind, you know, to ask yourself the questions in your mind. But again, if you do decide to do it, know that you don't have to tag me in it. You don't have to mention you got the idea from me. You don't have to give me credit for anything, because my goal in sharing this is simply to keep others from suffering as I am, and to give ideas and motivations to help you not go through what I am. Okay, guys, I love you all, and I will see you soon, I hope. Bye-bye.